I've run into a pretty serious problem. Here's the situation. This is the trim piece, or rather, the frame, and it has pre-drilled holes for the hinges. I was really surprised by this when I was dismantling the door, and now I see the full scope of the issue. The door opening is structured in such a way that the wood frame comes up to it. And I need to attach the door with the frame to this wood using the hinges. The hinges are here, and I'll remove the old screws and screw into these spots, roughly in this area. But now I face the problem that the width of the opening is 70.5 centimeters. Which is exactly the width of the door slab. To install the door frame properly, I need to cut from this mark basically 3 centimeters off each side of the wood. Additionally, the top horizontal piece also needs to be trimmed by about 4 centimeters. The top piece won't be an issue. The casing will fit fine there. However, on the sides, from this mark to the right, there will only be 3 centimeters left on the wall. This means the casing on the right side will also be just 3 centimeters wide, the same as on the left. A 3 centimeters casing will look extremely unattractive and cut off. The casing needs to be at least 6 centimeters wide, and preferably 7 or even 8 centimeters, to look proper. And now I'm completely puzzled about how to do all of this and how to fix it. It turns out I'll also have to replace the other doors. On those doors, the hinges are also drilled directly into the wood itself, not the door frame. Just like on this door. Here, there's just a veneer applied, and you can see how it shifts. It's just veneer. The edge of the door even has veneer glued on. So, it's just standard veneer. It wouldn't be an issue, except now I'll probably have to approach it the same way. I'll need to remove the door from its current frame and attach it directly here, essentially in these spots. I'll also need to glue on veneer and install a trim piece, something like this one here. This one here, to serve as a join. However, if I install a smaller door, for example, a 60 centimeters one, I'll lose 3 centimeters on this side and 3 centimeters on that side. This would make the opening narrower, which is not ideal for usability either. I also need to replace this bathroom door. If I make it even narrower, it'll be an issue because it's already not the widest door. To give you an idea, the door is just slightly wider than my shoulders. Making it narrower would mean having to enter the bathroom sideways, which isn't ideal or normal. So, I'm heading to the store now to look for veneer like this, but in white. I'll also need to find some board, small ones that can act as a sort of frame. Something similar to what's here, like this board. Later, I'll also need to return all this casing to the store and get a different one because this casing isn't suitable. It has a lip that fits into these slots and holds very securely. That lip will only get in the way if I install directly here, which is what I'll have to do. So, I'm off to the store, and we'll see how it goes from there. I'm at the stage where I'm taking measurements, and I didn't catch this issue earlier. Now I have this problem, and honestly, I'm not sure how to explain this to the client. Should I even bother explaining? The client just wants the finished product, that's it. Either way, I'll inform them, but for now, this is the situation. Alright, I'll start looking for a solution. I went to the store, and as expected, I didn't find the veneer. So, I made this decision. Right now, I'll cut the horizontal board and set the depth of the cut on the saw according to this mark, the depth of the disc. I'll cut out pieces so that I'm left with this junk. I don't want to remove this board. It's quite securely fixed. And the problem lies with this wall. If I tear it out or break it, there will be holes on this side. To avoid that, I think it's better to cut through this and remove the board. Then, I'll need to cut along this mark as well. Afterward, I'll need to chisel it with a regular chisel to smooth it out. I'll cut it intentionally to leave a small gap. So, from this edge to that edge, it's actually 75.5 to 75.6. But I'll cut it at 77, so there will be roughly 1.5 centimeters in total. About 7 millimeters on each side, to align the box properly. I won't take the door out of the frame because the door is heavy, sturdy, and solid. I think it's better to leave this door in the frame, install it here, and then attach the corresponding part. But now comes the tricky part, cutting all of this out. And also the opposite side. I'll just cut and remove the horizontal part. I'll assemble at least this one door. The trim will start from this mark, so here we'll have 4.5 centimeters. 4.5 centimeters is not that much, but what can you do? We'll have 4.5 centimeters on this side and 4.5 centimeters on that side. So, according to this mark, I need to cut it here. This is the second mark. It's here, from this point. The trim will go to the wall, also for 0.5 centimeters. As for the top, it will be normal, full length, or maybe we'll also make it for 0.5 centimeters. We'll see. I might adjust this with the client later, but for now, the decision is like this. So, the door isn't done yet. Basically, I cut off those 3 centimeters that were in the way, all the way down to the bottom. I knocked the top part out, and I decided not to cut this side either. It was easier to just remove it like this. Now, the doorway looks like this. Next up is unpacking. I'll unpack the door and start fitting it. I'll probably attach it directly to this wooden piece, and that will be it for now. I'll assemble it, and then I'll see what's next. I'm not sure if it makes sense to start working on the other doors the same way. Maybe it does. I'll see how it goes and decide later. That's it for now. Until next time.
Fuck.